Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Friday night, March 22nd, 2019, a protest occurred in East Pittsburgh after a police officer was acquitted for the killing of an unarmed teenager, which happened last year, June 19th, 2018. Of course, June 19th is known as Juneteenth, the day the slaves were freed. In this case, it was a white police officer who killed a black teenager. And I want to show you what a sick joke it is having the acquittal come on March 22nd and not by accident. So, March 22nd, 19, it was a date with 44 numerology. Officer equals 44. So does shooting. So does the name of the county that this happened in. So does the word teen. The word kill also has a gematria of 44. It was also a date with numerology of 64. Teen also sums to 64, so does law enforcement. If you're new here, there's 4 base ciphers: the alphabetic order with rules of numerology, the reverse alphabetic order, and the reverse alphabetic order with numerology. Notice teen is 44 with the alphabetic order, 64 with the reverse alphabetic order, just like kill. And this story about the killing of a teenager on a date with 44 and 64 numerology. The teenager's name was Antwon Rose II, gematria of 63, like racism. The day he was killed was a date with 63 numerology, June 19th, 2018. See this number again and again in these rituals that bring up, sentiments of racism. If you read the story, they're saying the racial tensions were high over this. Of course. A jury found former East Pittsburgh police officer Michael Rosfeld not guilty of all charges Friday night, that's March 22nd, in the fatal shooting of 17-year-old Antwon Rose II. Again, the killing June 19th, Juneteenth. Notice the name Michael Rosfeld has a gematria of 67 and 77, same as police officer, 77, 67. And I just want to take the time real quick to just show you the 4 base ciphers, which we just talked about. Notice teen with the alphabetic order, 44 with the alphabetic order and rules of numerology, 17, like how this teenager was 17 years old. The reverse alphabetic order, 64 and 19. The teenager was shot on the 19th. He was 17 years old. The shooter's name has gematria of 67, like police officer, 67, the 19th prime, the acquittal in 2019. But here's the sick joke. This is how you can just tell this is absolutely a sick joke. From June 19th, 2018 to the acquittal was a span of 277 days. That's the 59th prime number. This happened in Pittsburgh, gematria 59, specifically East Pittsburgh, also 59. And 59 is this number stamped all over black history. Again, Juneteenth, the day the slaves were freed. Negro 59, slave 59, Rasta 59, blues 59. See that? Spanning 277 days later from Juneteenth. And don't forget, when you flip it around, all those words are 76, like Acts 7:6 about the 400-year prophecy. This year in Virginia, it'll be 400 years in August. Why Virginia had all the focus in Black History Month, the month that ends on the 59th day of the year. The Million Man March in history on the day leaving 76 days left in the year, October 16th. In Jewish gematria, kill is also 59, and 59 happens to be the 17th prime number. The teenager was 17 years old. Again, teen 17 as well. So you see how this riddle goes? Span of 277 days from the shooting. You get this East Pittsburgh protest as a result of the decision. 59, the 17th prime, about a 17-year-old who was killed. Notice teen, kill, and Mason all have gematria of 17. Again, Masonry controls your government, your police, your courts, does everything by this code of letters and numbers, which comes from Kabbalah, which is so important to Freemasonry. And by the way, Freemasonry in Hebrew and in English sums to 59. Again, 59, the 17th prime. It's why modern Freemasonry began in the year 1717. And speaking of the Masonic ritual, March 22nd, written 22/3 in the majority of the world, like 223. Masonic and Jewish gematria 223. So the police officer's name, Rosfeld. Notice the overlap in the 4 base ciphers with murder. Alphabetic order, the same as murder. Alphabetic order and rules numerology, same as murder. Reverse alphabetic order and numerology, same as murder. That name also has a gematria of 113, like protest. There was a protest for the decision of him being acquitted. And for one last point, the county this happened in has gematria 44 and 37, like shooting 44 and 37. The date of the acquittal, a date with a life lesson number of 37. Again, if you've never read my book, you should definitely pick it up. You learn this code inside out, why it's been used, who uses it, how it's shown up through history. The 18th chapter of the book is about the contrived race war by the numbers and how the numbers 59 and 42 are used again and again. There might be a 42 in this story. If there is, I'm overlooking it, but the 59 is very clear. So, especially with the Juneteenth riddle. We'll leave it there for now, Truth Seeker. Until next time.